I got real money.
So you don't care if
So
they
like I told you before, I'm not rich. I'm wealthy.
You're wealthy, right?
Yeah.
What's the best investment out right now as far as money wise?
I'm not giving nobody no game. You got to have game on your own, and you got to have your own hustle to find that out. I'm not giving nobody no game.
You don't give investment tips.
I'm not giving no investment tips. For me to give investment tips, you must tip me, and I'm talking about heavy.
And there you have it right there. The selfishness that's contaminating the black community, the inner cities, the hip hop culture, the culture in general. I never want to touch on race. But on this topic, on this issue, I need to touch on it. And first, let me say that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan. As a boxer, as a fighter, as a competitor, as an athlete, I respect his professionalism within the ring. His regimen to prepare himself for battle. I respect how he earned his money with his bare hands, risking his life for our entertainment. But as a person, and I'm not talking about as a person as just in his mind as an athlete and stuff like that. I'm talking about as a person in general. In general. He's broke. He's garbage. He's pathetic. Yeah, I said it. Pathetic. And some delusional person's going to be like, oh, man, you just jealous, man. You a hater. No, it's not about being a hater. It's about being a grown-ass man. It's about having moral character. And that's what we have, not we have, but I'm talking about in general. I'm talking about the inner city youth, especially the black community, is that there is lack of moral character going on, especially within the culture. And I'm not talking about, I'm generalizing the whole thing. I'm talking about people that talk like him, dress like him, want to be like him, emulate the culture. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about when you see AB and you see Floyd Mayweather, you see the rappers, you see the hip hop in general. Because they have a big voice within our inner city youth. It's this thing about bragging. Good, you could brag all day. You could enjoy the fruit of your labor. And a lot of people like that. We like that. Because we see you come from the bottom and you made it to the top. We like that because we know how it is in the bottom. But you know what else? Floyd Mayweather is wealthy enough for a long time, over a span of 20 years. And he's 40. And he said he's been a millionaire since a teenager, since, he became a professional. By now, he should say some grown man-ish. And just to bring in the hip-hop, I used to have the same type of thing with Jay-Z. Almost 50 years old, and you talking about just hustling, you just talking about the same old-ish. And that's just hip-hop. Everybody want to brag. Who you bragging to? Because I know you ain't bragging to another rich man. I know you ain't bragging to a family that's well off. I know you ain't bragging about that. I know you ain't bragging to the people that know how to invest their money, that was born to how to invest their money and with two-parent households that know how to deal with money and know how to, set aside for the future of their children and their children's children. Floyd Mayweather gonna say that he ain't gonna say how he invests his money. That's up to you to know. A humble dude, a very successful dude would let you know, and especially if he's a black man and had it hard in the inner cities, he will let you know how to invest his money. That's a real person right there. He will let you know how to invest your money. What you mean that people got to find their own hustle and stuff like that? He ain't going to tell nobody. If you're a millionaire like that, you got nothing to lose. You ain't scared. It's about elevating the people and elevating the people around you and elevating the culture itself if you're already well off. Of course, not everybody going to be a boxer. Not everybody gonna be and not everybody gonna succeed the way you succeed. But when it comes to investing, it doesn't take no type of athlete to do that. Floyd Mayweather always bragged that he made smart investments. When you listen to hip hop music, they just throw you the cause and they throw you, I got this and I got that and I got this. But you know what? Most of the time, what a person really need to hear is, how do you get those things? Man, how do you get those? Just look at surround you. Don't you hate that dude in your block or whatever, one of your contemporaries or associates that he always talking about himself, and you be like, yo, what the hell are you talking about, man? All those people to be like, yo, I got this money. You know, and a humble cat will be like, yo, my man, yo, put me on. How you do this? How you do that? You ask the right questions. And a humble dude will give you the answer. Yo, do this. If a dude is always bragging, what is he bragging about? I'd say that's the most insecure thing of a human being, especially if he's on that status of being a millionaire. That's what's going on in our community. Everybody plays this selfish role, even poor, even poor middle class, even the dude that's well off in the hood, but he's still in the hood. It's like a competition. Poor and poor is like a competition of insecurities and egos. And I got this and I got that. And that's why we in the condition that we in. And I got to bring up the race card. I'm going to bring it up the race card because Floyd Mayweather like bringing the race card. Oh, there's racism in boxing. What you do for your people? The best thing you could do is have a seminar and be like, yo, I'm a smart investment. This is the way I invest my money. You know, I took this money, I put it here, then I put it there, and then I let it grow there and stuff like that. Have a seminar and teach the youth, because there is nobody that really teaches that's relevant. I'm talking about a relevant voice. I'm not talking about an old man that sometimes people don't want to listen to, the young don't want to listen to, but you had a relevant voice. You know how to capture the youth. You know how to capture the ears. You know how to capture the eyes. How about when you do have the eyes and the ears, you say something that actually is going to help the youth and it's going to help somebody else. It's going to help somebody invest his money and better their lives. That's a real man. That's real wealth. You just a dude with a bunch of money, but you broke but you broke in character. You broke as moral value. Your moral value is broke. You broke as a man. You broke in your heart. You broke in your brain. You broke in your soul. I respect Floyd Mayweather in the ring, but outside the ring, he's a pathetic human being to me. That deserve a wake-up call. I don't wish nothing upon no man, no woman, but I'm going to say like this. Sometimes you say to somebody, they need a wake-up call. And Floyd Mayweather need a wake-up call. A good wake-up call. There's no reason for a guy like that got to be so selfish. And I'm talking about just selfish in information. Nobody want to touch no money. Everybody want to earn the way you earn. Everybody want to do it by themselves. Not by themselves, but people want to do it and say to themselves, yo, I did this. It's not about having Floyd Mayweather money. It's about how to invest and be taught how to invest so they can earn on their own way, on their own merit. Now, if you disagree with me, you just you just like have a you just insecure like him. You're delusional like him. You have lack of moral character like him. No moral values. If you disagree with him, if you disagree with me. Oh, not everybody got to agree and disagree with you. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it gully. If I see my boys and and I cater to the people, and I always speak to the people that's, you know, that because most of the people that like Floyd Mayweather, it's inner city dudes, huh? It's the hip hop culture. It's all of that. They look up to you. People always want to lead these athletes and entertainers and stuff like that. Y'all always want to cater to the haters. But there's a lot of people that do respect you. There's a lot of people that really do look up to you. There's a lot of people that really do like you. There's people that do like you, love you from afar. As what you has accomplished. Because they see you that you was in a position where they was at the moment, or they used to be at the moment. That's why a lot of people like a Manny Pacquiao. It's not because it was in the ring. That's why a lot of people respected Muhammad Ali. You don't gotta be like Muhammad Ali, but you can have the character and morals of Ali. You don't gotta walk and talk like him, but you can have some moral values. It's sad looking at Floyd Mayweather. He looked like he just got money last week. It's sad. Now, if you want to YouTube about Floyd Mayweather, YouTube how he trains, YouTube how he fights, YouTube how he's smart in the ring and stuff like that, things of the nature. You could, he don't drink. All that. Great. Take the goodness from you. But all that whack-ish that he got, man, leave that alone. He's poor as a human being. Poor. Don't let that money, he go to sleep, and he go to sleep alone. And if he does, he just goes sleep with a piece of ass. Don't only worry about the dollars that he got. And his kids probably love him just because he got money. But I'm going to tell you like this. I bet everybody around him talk ish about him. All he does is pay people to like him. That's the way I see it. He's a lonely dude. He need a wake-up call. And he's young enough to get that. He's young enough to get that wake-up call and overcome that wake-up call. And that's what we as a community need to be is to overcome certain things like that. And people in the industry and people really gotta stop bragging and actually show how you get it. Show how to invest your money. Show what's right. Show what's smart. And that's wealth. That is wealth. You show that type of love, you don't need no bodyguards. That's the type of inspiration that people need. Not showing 5, 10 cars. Who cares about the car? Not showing a watch that costs $18 million. We don't care about that. You're not throwing that to anybody's face. Because the most wealthiest thing is the priceless thing. The most wealthiest thing is priceless. Floyd Mayweather got to get in touch with that.